Because it does bring in very serious questions as to the state of the principal opposition party in this country. Are they going to have elections? Are they not going to have elections? Who are going to be the viable candidates who will fight? And ultimately, whether Rahul Gandhi decides to fight or not, or whether he nominates someone else as the quote-unquote Gandhi family candidate, then what may that mean for internal democracy within India's principal opposition party? Let me go across now to our guest, Syed Zafar Islam, BJP spokesperson, joining us, Radhika Khera, Congress spokesperson, Rashid Kidwai, author and somebody who's tracked the Congress party for a number of decades, Kailash Adhikari is managing director at Governance Now, and Ratan Sharda, RSS researcher and author, joining us. Radhika, let me start with you first. So we have 4 state units that have now passed resolutions asking Mr. Gandhi to be the next Congress president. Today, Bharat Jodo is in its 3rd week, and none of us on this panel or none of us in the Congress party, none of you all are in a position to say whether Mr. Gandhi will contest at all. So if that is the case, then doesn't that render this election itself a bit of a farcical exercise? Because you have state units saying that Mr. Gandhi should contest. Mr. Gandhi himself is reluctant. Ultimately, net, it might end up being that even though a Gandhi is not the next Congress president, their nominee will become the next Congress president.
What I don't understand, Zakka, is that why is it a farce? The Congress party is the only party which has internal democracy and has elections. When have you seen an election happening in the Bharatiya Janata Party or the Aam Aadmi Party or any other party for that matter? You have parties which declare their president as forever presidents. You have parties where suddenly you will get a notification, a press release that the new BJP president is so and so. The Congress party has always had elections. The previous election also, Rahulji filed his nomination. And when it comes to state units, that is the choice of every worker. And like we have always said, every worker wants Rahul Gandhi ji to be our Congress president.
No, but isn't that the irony and isn't that the dichotomy, Radhika, that if you're saying that every state unit, every worker of your party wants Rahul Gandhi to become the next Congress president and he himself does not want to, then what value does the next person have who is going to be the next Congress president? Because as you said, all state units want Rahul Gandhi to become the next Congress president.
Like I said, that is what all the Congress workers want. But at the end, it is Rahul Gandhiji's decision whether he wants to file his nomination or not. And he has made that clear to the media. Now,
Okay.
like I said, the Congress party is a democratic party. Every leader, every worker, every individual who is a member of the Indian National Congress is eligible. There were some certain rules, like there are rules in every election, to contest and file their nomination.
Okay.
Whether there will be 1 candidate, 2 candidates, 3 candidates, that is an open book in front of the media.
So
we have never hidden
let me
anything
ask
from the media.
Zafar Islam.
Have
So
you
that's
ever
what
heard
Radhika and the Congress party are
so
saying. Two things. Yeah. So let me ask Zafar Islam that 2 things.